Okay, chapter 5 of Divine Direction by Craig Groschel. I'm going to read my notes, and then I'm going to go over my points and kind of talk about how the notes reflect the points. So, my notes, I wrote, we are servants, or we are servant. Gifts, teaching, prophesying, encouragement, giving, serving, leadership. Cultivate a servant heart. God feeds us. On him we find sustenance. So, the three takeaways I have from that: give, provision, heart. And so the first one, give. Um, Last time we talked about go, and I'd mentioned gifts a lot. Serving, gifts. I think that's where we're called to do, is serve. And the gifts, once again, covering them again: teaching, prophesying, encouragement, giving, serving, and leadership. A story I want to talk about this is Craig Groschel gives is you're at a table with your friends and someone like spills water on them. What do? Depending on your gift, if you tell them what you should have done, they should have done, you probably have a gift of teaching. If you say, "Oh, I saw that coming," you might have a gift of prophecy. If you say, "Oh, don't worry, I've done worse things for myself," you have the gift of encouragement. You're trying to build that person up. If you give them your towel, you have a gift of giving. If you run and get a towel, you have the gift of serving. And if you tell others to go get a towel, you might have a gift of leadership. And so he breaks it down kind of in a story like that, really quick and dirty, simple. I don't know if it's 100% foolproof, but for something to run with for now, I think it's pretty good. Number 2, provision. This is covered in the last sentence of my notes. It says, God feeds us. On him we find sustenance. I think there's a lot of ways in the world that we try to sustain ourselves and fill ourselves, but it's when you're working for God that you really have this feeling of satisfaction and peace. That's why peace is one of the fruit of the Spirit. And so provision, and it's this trust in God that as I give, I will be taken care of, which is kind of like Jesus was entirely. It's counter to what we think should happen, but yet it does. Last thing, heart. And this is the most important thing, I think. In the notes, it says right here, cultivate a servant heart. Service should not be, oh, I have to go serve, blah, blah, blah. No, if we follow the instructions of cultivate a servant heart, teaching ourselves that it is okay for me to give. I like service. I love doing this. And it becomes a part of you and